Alright, Tribe Mom, welcome back to another TBG feature. This is going to be episode 2 of our reaction series, this one on the Masters of the Universe Revelation. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can continue to see some good stuff coming out of this show. As you know, I already did episode 1 of the Masters of the Universe Revelations, and I did like it a lot. There were some obvious issues that aren't necessarily unredeemable, like the fact that it probably needed a prequel, but now that the main stuff is out of the way, maybe we're going to see a little bit more lore building, a little bit more of what we need to really fall in love with the show. So I haven't seen necessarily anything that would make me think that this show deserves a lot of hate. Yeah, it's got some problems, but let's go ahead and see if they can redeem themselves in the next couple of episodes. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get it. All right, guys, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this time they skipped that whole intro at the beginning. It just goes straight to Poisened Chalice. Okay, that's the name of this episode. Some of these character designs are dope as hell. What is this? They have some really nice masks on. No, like legitly, this looks pretty dope. Like Acid Rain or something.
And I can practically taste the stench.
I kind of like that they cuss in here a little bit. Like, it feels a little adulty in that sense.
Ew. I know it's garbage, but something in here really stinks. Hey! I found it!
So, and they found you. I don't know who that guy is. I've seen him before. I know he's a bad guy, but...
Get your soap-stinking fingers off my merch, you dirty merc!
Oh, Belchor? Is that what they call him? Oh, that's a fucking, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what that animal is called. The black and white one, the Pepe Le Pew one. And damn, I can't believe I'm having this problem. Alright, well anyways, let's keep going. Sheesh. Wrecked his shit, bro. Damn. Well, also the merchants. That sucks. A skunk, that's what it is. I don't know why that was so hard.
Stinkor. Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. His name is Stinkor.
From my old life.
Alright, so I mean, it's obvious. This is the Tila show, and it's gonna be the Tila show for the next couple episodes, but I mean, I guess what I'm wondering is, like, they just found this guy kind of randomly, and as she mentioned, it's from her old life, right? So I don't know how much time has passed between then and now, but like with Skeletor being gone, that would also mean that a lot of the bad guys that he was leading without a clear leader have probably also disbanded on their own. So this is probably one of them. I don't know who the black chick is, but she looks pretty cool. Give him some money, shit.
Thank you enough for finding the glove of Globula. The glove is steeped in the oldest magic, so it was thought to be theft-proof.
I realized that the sorceress also died. So her, He-Man, Adam, Skeletor all died. So I guess they need some other kind of priestess to have that sort of guiding, you know, principle for the main characters. So kind of cool. I like it so far.
Thank you for stealing it back. Without the glove of Globula, our followers felt empty and broken.
No glove? No love. What would Stinkor want with it?
To sell it to the highest bidder. Magical relics are at a premium because magic has abandoned Eternia.
You don't need magic to protect your glove. You just need better tech. I tracked it with this. And this wasn't conjured by some wizard. It was hand-built by an engineer. This engineer. This is Andra. I'm the brains. She's the brawn. The less people rely on magic, the better off we'll all be.
Here, here. Can we help you, miss?
Obviously, she's still very hurt over what magic did, quote unquote, to her and her family and just her old life. So she's probably going to be one of those super against magic and super into tech and all that, which is honestly kind of cool because, like, obviously they have magic, but they also have a lot of technology. Even in that first episode when they had magic, they had a lot of technology with them. So it's really cool to see that. Hopefully we're going to see more of like a development of that in the real world and how that's affecting Eternia, especially without magic. A lot of the things that they're going to have to do now is going to have to be with engineers and techs and like people that actually have to build and advance stuff, not just say a little rhyme and things are better, you know?
Majestra. Help me.
Majestra.
No help comes free. I'm here to pay you for a job.
What kind of job?
A bro job.
Temporary reclaim what was stolen. Do the same for me. From a place that might be a bit of a challenge.
All right, I'm just calling it right now because they didn't do a good job of hiding it, but this is Evelyn. I can 100% tell that's Evelyn, down to the white hair. I'm just calling it now.
Secure the artifact I seek, and I'll...
She even has the blue eyes, pimp. I would have seen that immediately.
What's the artifact?
It's an old goblet.
Let me guess. A magical old goblet.
Not magical, just sentimental. The goblet belonged to a dead friend. My
Skeletor.
best friend. I cannot bring him back, so I would pay any price to hold this tiny piece of him again.
And of course, that tugs at her fucking heartstrings.
Snake Mountain.
Told you, bud. Come on now.
Snake Mountain?
Oh, you got a deal.
What? Are you insane?
No, I'm experienced. Meet us back here in 2 days, and we'll have your cut. Yeah, if we're still
She's like, I
alive.
hate them snake fools. I'm gonna smack the hell out of them.
Mountain girls. It can be such an evil place.
Bruh, it's so obvious that that's Evelyn. Like, that's not it. Like, anybody would have been like, that's Evelyn. So that's exactly what I mean, right? So we're seeing a couple of instances where she's probably had to deal with some shit. Obviously, she's been captured before, and that's no fun. It doesn't look like she got tortured or anything, but still, like, she's been through some harrowing shit as her time as Tila under the tutelage of He-Man and all that.
Scale the tail.
What took you?
A trapdoor. If you're done having fun, let's finish this.
It would be rude not to share.
Whiplash got a kick out of that.
The one thing that's hard about a lot of these shows is like He-Man just punched him twice, square in the jaw. And we saw that he was strong enough to punch the ground and literally cause a seismic wave. How did that not knock this fool out? That must mean he's just like on the same level of strength as He-Man. So that obviously would cause legit issues between like the good guys and the bad guys when the bad guys have guys that are this strong.
Wolfgate.
Or maybe he's pulling a Superman
You go.
and holding back. Wow, okay. They got lasers now.
New.
Right. They teched up too. Shit. You can buy your Bitcoin and all that there.
Pressure sensor. You touch it, boom. Dismantle it, power down, breathe on it. Pew.
Impressive. If it wasn't between us and a major payout.
You can't deny it's got panache. Oh yeah,
Certain death?
most likely.
So, if you think we can't get in this way, they think we can't get in this way. And if they think that, It'll be the only entrance they're not watching.
You got a way to get through solid metal?
That works. That's actually kind of cool that her fucking... Oh, what?
Snake Mountain has but one weakness.
Soft dirt.
Start digging.
And that's cool that her weapon can transform like that. I hope that her toy comes like that.
I don't know what I was expecting, but
They've redecorated.
Oh, shit. Alright, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Snake Mountain, right? So aren't they supposed to be like snake men? Why is there like a half cyborg human there? I don't remember a lot of this lore. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish...
Magic. And those greedy for it have wreaked havoc across Eternia for too long. Neighbor turns against
Damn.
neighbor, and father fights son because the flesh is weak, but not the machine. Motherboard is forever strong, forever merciful. So drink from the cup and save yourself and your family from carnal chaos.
I ain't even gonna lie, they really giving Cyclops or Quad Eye, I still don't know his name. I think it's hilarious that he's getting I guess he's not like the new Skeletor in this sense, but I guess he's the new like priestial leader. So I guess it's kind of cool that they chose his character out of all characters to kind of lead that role. And we are seeing a lot of the other bad guys still there, some with, you know, new upgrades and stuff, which is cool. But I do like to see that there's a progression in some of these characters, because we didn't get any of that in the first episode.
Excellent. One more enters the light. Glory be unto we who live and diode in the mighty motherboard.
glory be unto we. Glory evermore to the motherboard.
What is this freak show? Get ready to move.
That's the Chalice that she wants. But why does Evelyn want it?
Thank you, Holy One. We have made the long pilgrimage in hope of finding a new way, a better way.
You have come to salvation. We make your mediocre flesh ready for the digital embrace of Motherboard.
Oof.
Let us pray. O sweet Motherboard.
Jesus.
Meter metal. We get through them, get what we came for. I'll be the distraction you...
I ain't even gonna lie, bruh. Like, I know a lot of people were like, oh, Tila this, Tila that, but old girl on the side right there is pressed right now, and she's just kind of like, we're gonna fucking go in there, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get her fucking money. She doesn't give a shit. Man, that's rough. But that also goes to show you, right, that it's not just magic that can corrupt you, it's also technology. And that's what they're showing right here, right? A lot of people, I'm sure, are desperate at this point. I don't even know what's happened to Eternia. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people willing to follow a cult if they tell them there's a better way, because apparently, you know, the kingdom of Grayskull or whatever just can't do anything to help these people the right way, because obviously they're coming here and set it to them. So, but I'm going to call it right now before we get into it. I'm almost 100% sure they're going to go to the daughter to try to give it to her. And Tila's going to be like, fuck that. And she's going to go in there and whip some ass.
Go for the cup.
Your supple skin may seem In the name of robotics, automation, and the holy sprocket.
Oh, his name is Triclops. Okay, he has 3 eyes. I thought he had 4. All right, so Tribe Draw and Triclops. Now I know.
I thought I smelled dirty motor oil.
Tila, how dare you sully the sanctity of Snake Mountain?
I sullied Snake Mountain? I don't even recognize this place anymore with all your new techno crap.
Feet of the insipid Skeletor made us see the error of our ways.
See what I mean? They've splintered.
After pitiful plan, the so-called Lord of Destruction relied on magic and failed because magic is an empty promise, a false god, a sinner's solution. The true power in Eternia has always been man's mastery of technology.
Sounds like you've got more than a few screws loose. Happy to knock them back into place.
All jokes aside, though, exactly what he's saying is kind of the big point of the whole picture about how they all feel, especially now that magic is leaving and they don't have another choice, right? The magic is gone. They kind of now have to focus on trying to make life better in a different manner. And one of them is obviously, you know, through the technology that they have at hand. Granted, it's corrupt, but it, you know, it's doing what magic currently can't because magic isn't there. Sheesh. The fighting looks good, like legit. Oh, I thought she was gonna like legit split that fool in half. Bruh, I don't know. I don't like that. That was literally a dad, a poor dad, single dad, by, you know, trying to find a better way for his daughter. And she's like, I don't give a fuck. Here's some brain damage. Like, stupid.
Deja vu.
Who's that? Who's the robot guy? He was about to explode. He was like, wait.
Don't worry. We're gonna get you out of...
What the fuck? Wow, they legit showed like blood and they killed him. That's pretty crazy. So, was that his daughter? Did she drink behind everybody's back? That was demonic as hell. This shit's dark, which I really do like. This is actually surprisingly mature, but or was she somebody that goes out there to bring people in, right? Like, help me, like, I'm going here, come with me. And they're like, oh shit, let's go. They didn't quite make that clear, so I'm a little confused, but I was not ready for her to do the whole Exorcist 180 spin with her neck, bro. That was rough. My god, they just killed Trapjaw, fool. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of saw that coming the way it was gonna happen right there. I thought she was gonna blast his head open, but sheesh, I don't know. This show is I don't understand why people are so mad. This is surprisingly like grown up. Like, what is the rating for this? Let me just check. Does it say PG-13? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that later, but that's crazy. Even if they didn't show him actually get his shit like sliced, the fact that they insinuated that happened and that he's most likely dead, that's pretty crazy. All right, guys. So I took a quick phone call that I just could not pass up on. I had to take it. So it was right in the middle of the action. So we're gonna get right back into it right now. All right. So we're gonna press play in 3, 2, and 1. Did I miss the part where the robot came back online? Like, I thought he like did the whole tap 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 and was out. And then, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the kill trap draw. I was hoping that we were gonna see more of each individual of these villains before they just straight up got murked. But I mean, I guess it's not a big problem if they didn't. Sheesh, deuces.
After them!
There's no one left alive, bruh. You do it.
Up and out? Down. I hope you know what you're doing.
Is this the utility staff? It just does a little bit of everything? She, Batman, and Daredevil all in the same. What the fuck? These guys look like tall Ewoks.
Cry havoc and let's slip these cogs of war.
He has a pissed off eye. Okay.
Tripled our monthly income and foiled a couple of mech-flow maniacs? If that's what your old life was like, I don't know how you left.
She got outwitted. So she quit.
Where do you
I told you, bruh, it's Evil Lynn. I don't understand how she hasn't noticed it yet.
keep popping out of?
The reward?
Interested in finishing the job?
We did.
What has been gained must now be given. Help me deliver the goblet, and I'll pay you twice again.
Deliver it where?
There's more than one fortress of yore in this land. What say you to completing the set with Grey Skull?
Grayskull? My grandfather told me stories about that place.
Tell me, Captain, have you never wondered what you left behind?
I'm done wondering. I did find what I was looking for from Snake Mountain. A reminder.
Is she just oblivious to...
When you go looking for it, there's always something to blindly fight against. But what were we ever fighting for? Stories? Lies? I prefer something more tangible. We won't find that.
Damn! Okay, so she just basically says she's fighting for the girl, right? So I see some of the female chemistry here, though. I'm not necessarily seeing the whole love interest thing. I just think more, obviously, she's the friend that has found her while she was lost and trying to figure out herself, right? Though I'm sure the badass haircut probably points to her being like lesbian or something, but I don't necessarily see it just yet, but I haven't seen enough either.
Look, T, I don't trust her any more than you do, but if she's trying something at Grayskull, someone's got to keep an eye on her. I know you're out of the hero business, but maybe I don't have to be.
Oof.
Maybe this is my chance to mean something.
You do mean something, Andra. As you. Adventures, being a hero, it swallows you whole.
You know, but that's easy for her to say because Tila lived that life. And for some reason, it's always like, oh, you know, it's not all it's cracked out to be. But like, it's like a millionaire turning a poor person. Oh, it's not all it's cracked out to be. And it's like, but you are a millionaire, or at least you were once. And so, you know, here she's kind of saying the same thing. She's like, Andra is saying like, I kind of want to live up to something bigger than myself. And she's like, oh, it's overrated. But it's like, but she's jaded, so I wouldn't listen to her.
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh, there you go. She's like, oof.
Wait, Tila, you don't have to do this. I go if you go.
Just kiss already, Blood. I'm starting to see him. Shit.
After the final battle, the king decreed the castle a forbidden zone.
I thought there was supposed to be a big skull.
We're breaking the law just by being here. Last time I saw this place was the day Adam died.
So does Andra know that Adam was He-Man, though? Oh, no. So the sorceress was probably... Okay, so sorceress is still alive. She's aged hella bad, bruh. Oh, no. I bet you it was keeping her nice and young and everything. And now she looked like... She looked like she aged. And obviously, Evil Lynn is going to look just as young as soon as she, you know, turns into whatever she's going to turn into. But... that's rough. And she'll know as soon as she sees her. What do you want, bitch?
You look old. All this magic, all beautiful, and all yours, while the rest of us make do with what dregs remain.
I think it's time you tell us what you really want. Evil Lynn.
Oh, okay. Thank God that she knew the whole time. I don't mean to pause it like right in the middle of this, but so I guess she looked the one way that I was bitching about last episode, and now here a few years later she is now turned into what we actually get in figure form. So I'm actually a bit more accepting of that figure form, considering that it was just a change in uniform. It wasn't it's not like she just was one way and now is, you know, they're showing her a different way now. Evil Lynn did have a more classical look that was a little bit more sexy or whatever, and then now it's kind of gone a little bit more realistic. Is that one way to put it?
You're hurting her. Cringer?
I'm sorry, Tila, but we don't have time for any more fighting!
I made this wretched journey to strengthen your sorceress with what little magic that remains in the Havoc Staff.
I don't believe your lies. Why would you ever help the sorceress?
Because I asked her to save the last ember of true magic left in Eternia.
You trust me with this?
I trust our interests are aligned. If this ember goes out, the last of Eternia's magic is gone.
Shit.
Guard it with your life.
Is she gonna suck in the sorceress too? Oh no, she's just a regular old peasant woman now. Oh, my heart.
Whether you serve Grayskull or Snake Mountain, we all gotta work together now, or else Eternia dies.
Well, Cringer finally has some real bass in his voice. Doesn't sound like a little bitch.
Speaks the truth.
The fearful feline. Fuck. I'd be pissed if she called me that.
Magic gave birth to Eternia, the first planet in all of creation, the nexus of all space and time. And the Sword of Power is what binds that magic to Eternia. But now that the sword's gone, the magic is gone with it. And without magic,
We're just
Eternia
another
will
planet.
rot and die like an unwatered houseplant. And as goes Eternia, so goes the entire universe.
Tila, the only way to bring magic back to Eternia is to call on the power of Grayskull. And to do that, you need the power sword.
But the Sword of Power was destroyed in the final battle.
Not destroyed.
Divided.
Legend has it the Sword of Power is made up of 2 ancient blades of steel. One forged in the Hall of Heroes in Preternia, the other forged in Subternia, the land of the dead.
When the sword absorbed all of the magic from the exploding orb of power, it broke into its twin halves and returned to the realms in which they were forged. So you must find the 2 halves and use the ember to reforge the Sword of Power.
Okay.
Am I crazy or are they sending us to heaven and hell?
You people never change.
Damn, I'm glad she
I built
said
a
it.
life of truth, away from magic. And now you want me to save magic?
Yes, Tila, because you have a special...
Don't you understand? I am done with all of this.
Did they disappear?
Let this crumbling castle keep its dead. And let all their selfish secrets die with them.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. That was Moss Man's body. Hold on, let me...
With all of this.
Bruh, literally right there. Okay, so it looks like there's flame there. So is that where Moss Man got turned to shit? Or is that where Adam and Skeletor kind of disappeared? I think... No, Moss Man would have died more to the right. Okay, fine.
Let this crumbling castle keep its dead. And let all their selfish secrets die with them.
Why can't the sorcerers be like, hey...
Who named me Cringer? It was you. I was just a little fraidy cat, scared of my own shadow. And when you were taking care of me, you started calling me Cringer. With good reason, mind you, since I obviously know a thing or two about being afraid. And we may show it in different ways, but I recognize what you're feeling right now. You're not angry, you're scared. You're scared because you're just now realizing that Adam trusted you with all of this, and you're scared that you're gonna let him down.
Turns out I barely knew Adam. You knew who he really was.
Well, so did you. He was really your best friend. Do you think Adam would have made the sacrifice he did if he didn't know that you'd be here to protect Eternia when he was gone? He trusted you with more than his secret, Tila. He trusted you with Eternia itself. I may have known Adam's big secret, sure. But Tila, you knew his heart. So ask yourself, what would Adam want you to do?
Damn, my heart.
Good kitty.
I wasn't eavesdropping, but for the record, I'm totally with the green cat on this one.
You want to go to Subternia, do you? The land of the dead?
My, respect for Cringer at this moment just went, This right here kind of reminds me of Teen Titans a little bit. You guys remember when Starfire goes into the future and, the future's all fucked and she has to kind of, fix it? I'm not sure, right? But... And I don't want to play the time game with this show because I feel like it's kind of played out, but they could potentially, for the people that do hate the show, do this, go into the future, or not go into the future, complete Tila's storyline, and then once they fix it, right, once they fix it at the end of season 1 or season 2, say, oh, we reset the timeline and now we're back in episode 1 and now it's going to be about He-Man from the jump back to the original one. So they could always do that. I know it's a cop-out, but with all the just the sheer shit storm that's happening right now with He-Man and Kevin Smith, that might be their only way out of this if people end up hating this. But so far, I kind of like what they're doing.
Race you to hell. There's no chance I'm letting you children steal all the glory.
There's somebody else we're gonna need. I know of only one weapons master on the entire planet with the skills to reforge the Sword of Power.
I don't know who this is. Is that Duncan? Damn. All right, episode 2, guys. That was it.